Hello everyone, welcome back. Apologies for the sudden interruption earlier. Okay. A tattered scroll. Unfinished conjuration scroll marked by teeth marks and dried slobber. A few words emerge from the muddle. Skarin Izen Savak Magma. Magma. Okay, so something about magma. Not sure why this is important, but I will keep it. Hello, viewers. Gnome, huh? I'm not keen on picking up food off a dirty floor, so I'm gonna leave those there. What's that? Scatter notes are scrawled by a chaotic hand. Protector, guardian of the adamantine forge. From magma rose only in magma destroyed. Hot hammer, where? A small map is drawn underneath, marked by numerous X's. The following words are scratched beneath. Doran knows. Okay, so more things about magma. Some kind of guardian and an adamantine forge.
Seems it's guarded by a protector of some sort.
Oh, well, I'm glad we could all put the pieces together.
To this hot hammer. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Well, guess we'll have to look at that later. Interesting. Oh.
Let's have a look.
Let's get away from there. Come back here. Just in case. Okay. Hopefully this is far away enough. Okay. Just seeing if he has anything else to prepare himself with. Does not look like it. Kind of hard for her to hide in shadows when she's glowing with that weapon. She moves away, is it? Okay. Here we go. Where's this hook horror? All the way over there. Okay. Quite the jump distance, which is good. Oh dear. He fights like a ballerina. Kind of funny.
Shall we cut and run?
Well, that was embarrassing.
Leave no trace.
Feed that frost.
Let's examine this thing. Okay, very low on intelligence. That's good. Intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. So can't do that because she's concentrating on mirror image. Wait, no, it's not concentration. That's right. So I should do this one. Okay.
So much for peace.
Is it only a one-time use? I guess it is. Okay. Invalid, huh? He's... Necromancers like him are usually just more useful when they have They're undead, so. Nice.
Unleash me.
I need to form a strategy for all of them. A go-to strategy.
Take two. I won't give in.
Unfortunate. Did it just laugh? It sounded like it just laughed. Oh. Not able to get it, huh?
Blood? No, never mind.
Hmm.
Don't waste a step.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come early enough.
That's curious.
That's an odd building. Oh.
Rock under your feet juts upwards, forming a perfectly engraved tombstone with a small epitaph. In memory of Mouna, a shining light in this dark world, may you forever gaze upon the lake you loved to play in. You realize it was made with stone shape, a powerful spell to waste on a grave.
Hmm.
As you dig, you slowly expose the skeletal remains of a large dog wearing a chunky leather collar.
Strange collar. It's got runes all over it.
Runes?
Definitely magic.
Can we look? Whoops. I didn't mean to actually start wearing it. Oh, indecipherable. What about Gil?
Have my attention.
Can Gil read them? No. Well, I will let him hold on to it for now. Hello, J5.
Birds have seen everything. I'll take that.
What do you mean by build question mark? Oh, it came back.
No time to rest.
Oh, maybe not.
What's in here?
A Duergar. They must be around here then. Oh. It is very close to the Myconid colony.
Camp. Looks abandoned.
Looks can be deceiving.
Path lies before me.
Oh. It looks like they can be talked to. Oh, don't go into view. Okay.
Wanted the easy path.
Everyone else stay here. I suppose Gut may not want to talk to them though, but...
Softer than a whisper.
Hello.
Gek! Got someone sneaking up on us.
I was not thinking.
You got a bloody rot flower for company?
A what?
Let it get in your head. My axe will fix that in no time.
Oh, so they don't really want to talk then. Okay.
Let's have a little fun.
Drow poison's gone, huh? That's unfortunate. Well, I do not love the chances. He has quite the... Okay. Not a lot on intelligence, but...
One by one.
Well, I don't really want this guy to die, so...
Be conquered.
Animate dead, huh? No, I do not want you. Oh, unfortunate.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Let's block his exit. There we go. Being blocked, huh? Okay. Just so he doesn't burn from the fire. Well, that's unfortunate. Here we go. I do not mind if the Hokor dies. Okay, good. He does look kind of silly with all those twirls per swing. I don't think anything will hit him over here. It's very strange. It still has that thing. Blindness. Con save. No. I have very limited uses on counterspell. And it didn't work anyway, so all good. Well, I was wrong about nothing hitting him.
Concentrate.
We're gonna have to switch out our armor later. Unfortunate.
Make it hurt. On my way.
Mm. Oh, barbarian. He's a 14. I can still drink potions in bear form. That's good to know.
Feel my mistress's wrath.
Mm.
Keep guessing. I don't fancy their chances.
Mm. I need something that I don't need to see to use. Some kind of AoE, possibly a burning hands.
Lance board is set.
Oh, that wasn't good. Gut is not feeling very good. He is both raging and enlarged. I feel like he'll do a decent amount of damage. We're definitely gonna have to long rest after this fight. Let's see.
My faith will protect me.
Need to give Astarion advantage. Here we go.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Still blinded. Not helpful, but better than nothing. Hopefully he does 12 or more. That was a very strong shove. A very strong shove.
To focus.
Very nice. Nice. Why would it be... Oh, Astarion. The weakest shove ever. At least the blindness is gone. That's okay. Oh, good.
Got to keep fighting. Got to press on.
Just barely out of reach. Okay. Then we'll do... Gale's a little injured, so...
Better get to it.
Give healing and receive some in return.
Over here.
They're in a bit of an awkward spot, huh?
Spill some blood.
Oh, weird. Okay.
I speak, they burn.
What did he fall for? Oh. Ice got down here, huh? Strange. We're gonna long rest after this, so... Sure. Reckless gives us advantage against him.
Moving.
That's okay. I'm glad you approve.
Is excised. Duergar are dead. Here I break ground. From the dark will a mighty circle rise.
Can't you just make a new circle?
A fate it has earned. My circle suffered while the Duergar flourished. I sang to Spawn for help, yet it cowered in the grotto and let my people be slaughtered. Choose, small mind. Help me grow a mighty circle and reap the reward, or protect the precious fortune as it waits for the circle of glut to devour it whole.
I'll play along for now.
Division. Yours to sing. 3 scrolls in all. Keep your allies steady, and your foes fearful. Melodies of peace, even in war. A gift of circle glut.
3 scrolls, you say?
Tread carefully. Like a wraith, how can we rescue?
Nothing on him. Well, the Myconids can kind of read my mind. And it would just be killing that entire circle because I don't think the Myconids would take well to me killing their sovereign. So I'd just be killing a whole nother circle of Myconids that were very nice. And it would involve the Mind Flayer and the Hobgoblin that are trying to help us. So... no.
It is my right. It is my right.
Its delicate harmonies turn to scrapes and scratches.
Your corpse will birth my circle.
What, he grew larger just for this fight?
I'm just waiting.
Let's see. Muscular, advantage on ability checks. While in the sunlight, disadvantage on ability checks. So, okay, good thing we didn't get rid of Shadowheart stuff, I guess. Let's see. All the strength. Hit points. Didn't look like any... no immunity to poison or anything, so... just...
Victory assured.
Well, first let's Let's have Shadowheart do this. Here we go. Did sun sickness. That should be pretty good.
Come on, can't stay idle. Can't afford to let up.
Sorry, Shadowheart. Oh. She won't have opportunity attack against her. There we go.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I needed a free getaway.
Go for the throat. Creator.
He got 2, that surprises me.
All ambition, no competence.
A sovereign with no subjects. Glut won't be mourned.
He offered me 3, but he only had 2.
Let me work my magic.
All right, what now?
Well,
At the ready.
it's really unfortunate because his spore ability was very useful. Not like I could have kept him around anyway, though. Not for long. Oh. That's nice. Interesting.
Always room for more.
What do these do? So they just sell for a little bit of gold. That's good. I wonder if it would be better if I took a pickaxe to them. Not sure I have one,
Watch your back.
but maybe one of these gnomes do.
Yes.
Maybe there's one around here.
As well it ends not as bad as it could have.
Faded logbook. The inside cover reads Borough Warden Myrna. The pages are lined with neat calculations, equipment logs, and expedition notes. The final entry reads Expedition number 42. Back after a 10-day in the northern quadrant, 2 potential mining sites scouted. Discovered a vein of Arender. Welso did a bang-up job. Organized shifts and led the first dig. Whether or not he'll be a great borough warden one day, but he needs to keep his temper in check and practice reading the stone. He's as blind as a surfacer sometimes, planning to take him out later along the Ebon Lake to practice. Fables of Faerun, the monogamous miner. Magnanimous. In the underground city of Mantol de Rith lived a deep gnome called Sadie and her father Sam. Each morning, the hardworking Sadie traveled to nearby grotto, pick in hand. To mine gems each night, the lazy Sam would count them and demand even more. You cannot rest until I am the richest man in all of Faerun. One day, Sadie encountered a stranger on her path home, a haggard creature gray of skin and small of stature. "A Darrow," exclaimed Sadie. Please, said the Darrow, I have no money and no home. I beg of you, a single ruby so I might sell it for food. Sadie found pity in her heart and gave the beggar a ruby. She told her father about the Darrow upon returning home. Do not believe his lies, warned Sam. Darrow selfish, demented creatures. Give him no more, lest I cast you away. The Darrow was waiting for Sadie the next day. Please give me 10 rubies so I might sell them for shelter. Sadie, moved by his plea, did as he asked and journeyed home, where Sam rebuked her. An inferior hull, he said, this will not stand. On the third day the Darrow appeared in the grotto. 100 rubies, please, so I might feed my brothers and sisters. The kind-hearted Sadie handed the beggar his entire sack of gems. As he took it, there was a great flash of light. Where the beggar had stood was a massive gold dragon. You prove yourself generous of heart and spirit. Come to my lair and share in my golden hoard. Sadie eagerly accepted, joining the dragon in his opulent hideaway. 1 year later, Sadie passed a beggar near the grotto, her own father, Sam. Sadie, I have no money and no home, he said. I beg of you, a single ruby so I might sell it for food. Sadie found no pity in her heart and walked away. That is completely fair. Warden's workbook?
That will fit in my bag.
Wait, wasn't that the log? Yeah. I thought it said workbook log. Oops.
Breathe deep and move.
I'm gonna come back to these with a pickaxe later. See if we can find some among the gnomes. Oh, look at that. A pickaxe. Not sure any of us can actually wield it though. What's it? Martial or war pigs? I don't think Gale is either. It would work with Lae'zel. I'm not sure it matters too much, considering we can just attack a few times. Let's see. Not proficient.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Oh yeah, his strength isn't very good, so.
I wonder what the next move is.
We'll have Shadowheart do it.
Let's move.
Let's try to loosen these gems first. Oh. Not that much, I guess. So maybe I just attack them once.
Time to press ahead. I'm ready. Prepare to die.
It's just a crystal, Shadowheart. Calm down. Okay, so the pickaxe doesn't seem to be actually doing any better. Probably, I don't know. The proficiency might be important when doing this.
Looking ahead.
But I was able to get some staring move. So I don't think the pickaxe is very helpful.
No one back home will ever believe this. On my way. Maybe I need more pockets.
Hmm. Strange. This mining expedition is not turning out to be very fortuitous. Wand of Fireballs. Cast fireball all nearby creatures. Oh. Must have used it. So the tunnel collapsed. Deal an additional that still have all their hit points.
Well, my day just improved. Did you want something?
Why? Oh. The mushroom that we found? It did say it had a ton of healing properties. I don't know if she want to though.
I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner. Besides,
Okay.
mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills.
Okay. I think trying to dissuade her is pointless, but maybe she can be easily persuaded. Pretty easily. If she can be persuaded, then that means she was on the edge anyway.
All right, give it here.
If she disapproved, then how could she be persuaded?
I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me. mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate.
Well, it's something, at least. I wonder if it will have continuous effects. I should probably keep looking around, make sure that we got everything before moving on. Plus, we need to rest anyway. We could do a short rest.
What creatures live in waters this dark?
Really big ones, evidently. Who fell? Blood-smeared logbook. A ledger detailing the appearance and quality of numerous gemstones that had been mined from rock. Weight, color, clarity, and more are noted next to a sketch of each stone. An underlined entry for a sizable ruby is written in shaky, excited quill strokes.
No traps, please.
Shattered? This must be the boat we have to take to the other Duergar. That is a very big creature. Discarded journal. We threw a surprise party for Ironfoot. How the idiot made it past 150 is a mystery, but it's cause for celebration either way. When he saw the fire whiskey we'd been brewing, I swear he teared up. I'd only a cup of this stuff, but I can't feel my tongue anymore. The lunatic finished the barrel that night. I have no idea how he made it to his next shift, but Myrna claimed she needed him inside the wagon to guard inventory. The borough warden didn't say a word when the snores started. Layabout is lucky she's got a soft touch. I best get some sleep. Orders just came in for practice shovels and pickaxes for the younglings. And I've yet to harvest the zerkwood. Where does the time go?
What's writing here?
Where's this? Okay. Yeah, I gotta be careful. We don't need this many shovels. Whoops. Oh. That might be good for Karlak. I'm gonna keep that wand, but I'm gonna give these to other people. I wonder if the orcs will still come. Probably not. Water damage letter. Water damage letter imploring the recipient to be cautious around the far shore of the Ebon Lake, as Duergar are rumored to be prowling the area. So I guess this originally belonged to gnomes, and the Duergar came around and started having them mine. No one here that'll answer though. Maybe the Duergar will. Well, we'll have to come back at some point, but I do want to venture through the rest of the Underdark first. Can't get over there, huh? That's okay. Battered diary. A badly charred diary with property of Wulbren written on the inside cover. In one of the few legible entries, the author wonders if he'll ever see his friend Barkus again, now that he's departed from the surface world. We met a gnome who was looking for Wulbren. The Approachable East, Volume 5. Let it be known that Sembia should be avoided at all costs. It is clearly home to an industrious sort of fellow, the sort who is quick to dismiss the country's history as Nethery's vassal state, but will steal your notes from the Dale lands and sell you to pirates all the same. Thankfully, these pirates were set upon by another group of buccaneers, who were more than happy to take a scribe on board. I was excited to document the voyage as we are headed to Besk, the gateway to the east, where the road leads straight to Rashman. Alas, I have spent almost all my time forging ship manifests. So, I guess Wulbren really did get in trouble.
Nothing but rocks.
Really?
The wall is riddled with holes. A suffocating stench of long rotten meat wafts out.
Very nice.
You recognize the odor. The foul scent of carrion crawlers. Centipede-like aberrations that feast on the dead. At one time, these caverns must have been their banquet hall. Creatures are either long gone or waiting patiently in the darkness.
No need to stir them up. Oh, these are the things that explode. Nice. Steps, huh?
Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Okay. What's on me? Let's see, an arcane turret. Lightning vulnerability. No notable features. It's a construct. Seems to have some sort of auto-targeting system. (17 HP). Sturdy. 10 or more damage harms it. Well, vulnerable to lightning damage.
The wrong fight, friend.
But it didn't get destroyed. Just shut it off. Is it gonna come back?
Quiet.
Oh, there's more. Oops. It's off, but it's not broken, which makes me a little nervous.
Which long will this take? That way.
Cloak and dagger. My favorite. Should check for anything useful. Need to proceed.
Okay, so it's off now, but still not broken. Let's see.
Let's have some fun. Guilt of surprise. The best of life. Shot ground.
You can't shoot through walls, right?
Just string us along.
Onward.
Why? Okay.
The mission has to come first. Off I go.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Oh, well. That's fine.
Try me. Another step forward.
Trust her. With pleasure.
It's like they're just more in a rest than anything else.
They're watching. Nimble fingers. Intent.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Yeah, this does count as a construct. I was a little surprised I could actually hit it, but it does count as a construct and not an inanimate object. Which is a little strange, but how long are these going to be off for?
Got to keep moving.
What to do?
Okay, maybe not hit that anymore.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Okay, well, no way to break it, so we just gotta hope that they stay off, I guess. Oh,
Moving in.
there we go.
Don't touch me. Moving. With pleasure.
Skybreaker. Interesting. Letter to Ear. Dearest Ear, I don't know if you're coming back, if you'll even read this message, but if you do come back, could you wait for me? I'll only be gone a few 10 days, but the thought of coming back to this empty tower was nothing but Bernard to fill these halls. I don't know how much longer I can take this. I miss you. I miss you so much. I can't shake the thought of how different things would have been if only I'd been less stubborn. Working on your lightning inventions, my magic. Eating together, laughing at your stupid puns, waking up next to you. Despite everything, I still love you, so please, if you read this, can you wait? I'll be back. I won't be long. Forever yours, Lenore. A few sentences are penned below in a different hand. I waited until Tarshok. I'll always wait for you, but you didn't come. Tarshok? Lenore. That was the name recommended to us. Said that they were in a tower. This must be it. It was said that we could get the mushroom spores from here.
Too much, okay?
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Should mind my step.
There is work to do.
This was a little too convenient to ignore. Camera gets stuck a little oddly. Oh. Whoops.
What's that? No chance I'll fit through that.
I guess someone else can come over. Okay.
Better take that.
It was growing another Susur tree here? She was, he was.
That might be worth it. Might find something useful. Let's see. It doesn't look like I can light these. At least not by normal means. Let's get this log to yield.
Oh. Impressive, Shadowheart. Well, definitely a lab. A withered blue petal. Exotic gossamer petal, faded and blue. It smells faintly of honey. Huh. They're in front of a power generator. Does it work? That was a little too convenient, I guess, to be true.
Attacking is the best defense.
Disorders of the nerves and mind. There came to me a woman, whom I shall henceforth call R, greatly distraught at the unusual tempers of her husband, whom I shall henceforth call B. 3 months prior he'd suffered night sweats, crying out from sleep that he bore the mark of chaos. 2 months prior he'd taken to calling himself by the name Saravok. 1 month ago he'd speak of little else but the throne for which he is destined. Saravok. I tended to be at the couple's farmhouse. He sat calmly at the table, an unknown book clutched to his chest. That's right. I have read this book before. The book seemed to not necessarily be cursed, but it definitely had a presence to it. Saravok. I read that a couple times as well. The name Saravok. Oral stories of Faerun, the Spell Plague. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25. Cornelius and Tomelius Worthywart. Halflings entered on the Golden Road south of Minorlithin. I met the brothers, or rather they found me, in the lower pass through the Fireshire Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path and had resolved to gather and return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was to our mutual embarrassment then that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveler on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little Dragonborn to be appropriately disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned the purpose behind their journey. Cornelius said, "Learn, my lad, our ancestral home, it was lost during the spell plague." Tomelius said, "We're nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's luck. Nasher's, is it? It sank." "See, wasn't I there when the blue fire took it?" "Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome." "T, I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sank the place, going back to finish the job." "See, watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland." Their brows were bristling dangerously, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Abir, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under, until the blue fire, the spell plague, brought us to this world. "Right. Ah," said C. T. Another potato. Disorders of nerves and mind. Treatise of the Anti-Magic Properties of Susur Tree Flowers. Anti-Magic Property of Susur Tree Flowers by Lee D. Hurst. For those knowing about Susur trees, their magical properties have always been a topic of debate. Not only their ability to create an anti-magic aura, which is complete enough that even the unattuned to the weave can feel its effect, but also, and most interestingly, to those living in the world above, the way its roots, bark, and flowers can be harnessed to make magic items. Rumors of such items are rare, but spread in settlements bordering the Underdark. Their existence, however, has never been confirmed by any of our clerics, nor by any other reputable scholars. I hypothesize that these items are no mere legends, and indeed in this treatise I will endeavor to explain how I myself created items that have anti-magic properties, and that use the magical absorption of Susur tree flowers as a power source. Lines have been drawn on the following pages as if the author intended to fill them with writing, but the remainder of the thin book is blank. Power source, huh? Well, we did see see that the blacksmith up at the Blighted Village managed to make weapons. Power source. Power generator. Blue petals. Blue flowers. Not quite the same shape, but it is also withered. But these petals do look like the same thing. Is that what I have to combine here? That's a blue flame. Oh. Yeah, blue flames. What are those? Huh. Okay. Detect thoughts. Do have quite a few scrolls for Speak with Dead. This looks like an elevator. Ascend. Seems right. Two masks. Well, there we go. And there's 3 of them, so there's enough to make a extraction of. I wonder what these are. Lenore must have really been interested in these. Well, since the guy who was collecting mushrooms told us about her, I suppose that would make sense. threadbare book. The threadbare book looks like it once contained a play, but most of it has been lost to time. Vermin and an unfortunate ink spill. Only 2 full sentences are distinguishable. How can I trust? How will I ever know? How can I show myself, my darkest me?
I can think of better places to enjoy literature than in the depths of the Underdark.
There's always a place to enjoy literature.
Let's get going.
One more try.
Never wanted the easy path.
Well,
What's inside?
time to ascend some more. Wonder what that statue was of.
Arcane lights, of course. That chest, I can feel its magic.
Chest of the mundane.
Did that just transform?
It's a magic item and it's only worth 1
Mind if I do?
gold piece. Seems a little strange. Dusty book. The beginning of this book profoundly declares it to be a play by Dame Enia, followed by an extensive introduction and 23 pages of notes on the text. Though the book itself seems barely touched, one stanza is encircled twice. There is a light in every living thing, it's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that the one can survive. Can thrive. Sorry. Evil's Ascent. Interesting. Seems we teleported in here. Oh, those must have been alchemy components. looks like Elminster. Ah, those are the things up at the top. Oral histories of Faerun, Gith, and Mind Flayers. Read that before. Wonder why this window to look out from. Portrait of Marcus Miles.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
It's where the dog is buried.
It looks so small from here.
A mage's friend. A button.
I can feel the collar stirring in my pack. Something must be triggering the rune's magic. I can feel the collar stirring in my pack. Something must be triggering the rune's magic. Which way to the nearest library?
Collar. It is high enough for a dog to reach. Maybe it has to see it.
This button must have had a use once. Or was it worth reaching so far down for?
Maybe someone needs to wear it.
The pet could summon its own food. What a clever little trick.
I was right. For you, for being a good boy.
No, not one for gluttony, I assume.
What if somebody else wears it?
Seems to have run out of food, disappointingly quickly.
Why'd you get so annoyed by that?
Still alive, so that's progress.
Disorder of the nerves again. On death and resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing meta-text Rebound by Sophia Elgin, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denier for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the meta-text, her God's Annal of Lost and Hidden Knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too exotic a topic to warrant my serious critical consideration between these pages. Surely, or so it would seem at first glance. Withers asked us this question. Sort of. He asked, what is the value of a single mortal life? But once we push aside the mysticism and dewy-eyed sentiment so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that the destruction of our material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are far more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best fits our deeds, beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kelmore, weighing our souls against how thoroughly we have given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, an alternate route. Not to the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange then that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be one of the most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what it is that they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk that path, and wealthy enough to return. That's fair. Normally the components for a Revivify is a diamond, worth 300 gold. It doesn't seem that Shadowheart needs it, but
Give up now.
that is normally what it costs. Handwritten letter. Dearest Lenore, I'm not sure I should say this, but your last letter really worried me. Why in all hells would you tame a bullet? Just because you found it near Myrna's grave, that's the dog, doesn't mean that that's a sign. I'm really worried about you, Lenore. A bullet is not a pet. Using it as a guardian is one thing, but the bullet is the big burrow creature that we fought. But you sound quite taken by it. I know you don't want to come back before you finish your research, but if you're feeling lonely, you know my door is always open. Lots of love and hugs, Amarith. P.S. It really warms my heart to hear that you put the autumn crocus flowers on Myrna's grave. I remember she liked to roll around in them, even though she'd always sneeze after. She was such a soft, loyal dog. I wish there was more I could do. The Roads of Darkness. An epic tragedy about power, corruption, and loneliness. Prologue. A lonely road. Thunder and lightning enter Soreth. Soreth. New sounds through damp and dark oppression break. Is it the foe that foul, contemptuous heel? Or art thou friend, a rescue from my lonely wake? Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Enter Risa. How would I know, Soreth? It's been so long. What do I know of you and you of me? Soreth, wait, do you hear that sound? Enter Amphius. What's this? Those figures so familiar both, but still you seem so strange. Soreth, it's Infamous. Risa, dear Infamous, what happened to your face? It's pale as death. Soreth, your eyes are black as char. Infamous, And you, I saw your teeth, their sharp as blades. And what is with this road so slick with blood? What happened here? What happened to us all? Exeunt, in prologue. Act 1, 10 years prior. The rest of the play tells the tale of 3 elven friends, their paths to power, and how, corrupted, mad, and lonely, they killed each other. See, a map's memoirs. My life has been a long succession of pleasures to see my town take to my ideas and cease legal discrimination of local orcs, to see my fights against horrid living conditions in city factories take off, to have the chance to see a new generation take these ideas of a better, kinder, fairer, intelligent world and run with it to new reaches of the continent. It was not a life without struggle, however, and I shall regret its failures. My old friends will to come to mind, who adopted such cruel ideologies later in life. I will forever console myself in the idea that such a brilliant mind would only conceive such theories under the strain of exile and the promise of reinstatement as she ultimately was. Disorder, True and Impossible Adventures of Tenbrooke's Morrow. We read those. Oral Histories of Faerun, Gith and Mind Flayers. Engraved Githyanki disc.
Is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. You examine them closely, but can't make much sense of them. The disc from Crash Yellick was distinctly similar to this one. If you can match the symbols, you might find a legible pattern.
I will do my best. Well, that's embarrassing.
No matter how hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols. You should take the disc to Lazelle. She might know more about it. A pattern forms as you gaze at the disc, and from within that pattern, a story emerges. It is another chapter in the tale of the Githyanki prince called Orpheus, the Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Gake shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith travelled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the empire against the mother's wishes, but Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. It's an intriguing tale, and a forbidden one, given how expertly it was encoded. Lazelle will surely want to know of this.
Looks like the other. Another story about the Githyanki prince. Very well.
Seems things are coming together. I honestly can't say that I'm truly surprised by any of that. It certainly is intriguing, but I'm also not super familiar with Githyanki lore. Magic of the Weave, an introduction. Few try to understand the Weave, a true pity, for only they who are truly attuned to the Weave can rightly call themselves spellcasters. Thus comes the question, what is the Weave? It is an essential element of the universe. It runs through everything in unseen threads. It is what makes magic possible. It is also, though I will not go into further detail here, the goddess Mystra herself. See Magic of the Weave, Mystra, and the Spell Plague. The weave isn't magic precisely, rather it is the raw material from which magic is woven. Not entirely unlike how a collection of threads is shaped and formed into a garment. Those with necessary talent and skill can manipulate the weave and perform magic by casting spells. Developing this skill takes years of learning and constant practice. You might have heard of those who can cast spells because they are born with an innate connection to the weave, commonly called sorcerers, or worse, because they struck a bargain with an otherworldly creature, also known as warlocks. Do not be deceived, their magic is unpredictable, uncontrolled, and in some cases not even rightfully theirs. No, to truly know and manipulate the weave is an art. But those wizards who master it will know the limitless power and beauty the weave provides. I'm sure Gale would full-heartedly agree with that. Another Githyanki slate.
Here we go.
An engraved disc of Githyanki origin containing a complex cipher that can decrypt ancient Gith dialects. A useful discovery if one should encounter such archaic writings. I will, so I'll take that. Torn out paper. The writing on this torn out strip of paper is shaky and blotted with tears, making it barely legible. The silence stretches on. I'm all alone. Please, can I hold your hands for just a while? This tower seems very sad, but also full of lots of memories. Oh.
Is it the follow? That foul contemptuous heel?
You know these words. They are from the opening stanza of a play you found in this very tower.
Much of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Command is fulfilled, my lord. Running.
Don't get me wrong. I love poetry as much as an ex-wizard, but using it to command an automaton seems a bit self-indulgent to me.
You're gonna talk about self-indulgence?
Thinking of the deepest secret show. Reveal it. Do what you wish to see.
Oh. There were a couple other options, but broken machinery.
What's this feeling of power? It's gone. I felt so strong. Where did that come from?
You feel a surge of strength as you chair a curious effect. Oh. It's got runes. Why can't I pick it up?
As much as I enjoy a sit down, the strengthening bludgeon is more useful.
Oh.
Seek and you shall find me.
Increases strength to 19. dexterity is higher. If he is wielding it in one hand, then... Huh. Okay.
No one stopped me yet.
Well, that was a nice find.
How much further can I go? Might be useful.
The paper is torn and patched in many places as if it was well used but treasured. On it, a small poem without a name. These empty sheets are all that's left of you, the last of all the thoughtless gifts you gave. I will hold on to them. It's all that I can do. I can't throw them away. I've never been that brave. I wonder if I can actually do anything with these broken machinery. It's too bad Artificer isn't a class. And it doesn't look like any of the other automatas can talk.
What's that?
I don't know.
What was that?
I didn't see anything change to the gray. What is that?
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay. I thought I had looked at everything, but it seems not. From bare cure we made our stand, meant to rule but led astray. By wicked tentacle and wicked hand, this world belongs to the gray. Orendal stole all we had, yet taught the weapons by which to slay. Forge your minds to ironclad, this world belongs to the gray. The exile freed us with his command to conquer what was taken away, crush every monument into finest sand, this world belongs to the gray. Trade your heart for steel intent, for with whip and mind we flay. Let them all hear of our descent, the world is nothing but gray. I do enjoy a good poem. I like poetry. I have written a few myself. And it is very calming to do, and I'm not sure why the others don't seem to enjoy it. I wonder why that's the only automata that speaks. I think there was more to him that I could say.
Commands if you give, my lord, my liege. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl.
Oh,
What can I do? Would you like a hug?
no thank you.
You're strong. You're stronger than you ever knew. Remember, I'm always here for you, and you will never walk this path alone.
Okay. So whoever made this automaton was very, very lonely.
Commands if you give, my lord, my liege. All that I can do.
What did they give me?
My room lit up. Must have been linked to that button.
Huh. I would do the last one that he said, but or the last poetry option, but it matches. It matches a really ominous poem. Not this one. This one. There is light in every living thing. It's crawling towards the surface to survive, and in its wake it tramples everything, will kill the rest so that the one can thrive. I feel like that has some pretty ominous translation. Especially since the others seem to be symbolic in some way. And poetry normally does. So I think I'm just gonna leave it alone. But there are other questions to ask it.
Command as you see fit, my lord. Fungi. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill. An unbeknownst command that I cannot fulfill.
I kind of wanted just to see what will happen, though.
And in its wake, it tramples everything. Will kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Let's see. Resistance to not radiant or necrotic or force or thunder or cold or acid.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I'm out of wild shapes. That's unfortunate.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
They're all separated. That's annoying. Nice. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad they're using up all their time. I can't do the elemental arrows because it would hit both of them. I need healing.
One can't always be a gentle. Indeed.
We're gonna have to rest after this.
What fools these mortals be. Step to it.
I had a bonus action. I should have had him drink a potion. Well, I'm glad that the spirit weapon is doing its job, being distracting.
Time for a new brooch.
Ready.
Astarion's got that.
Oh, damn you.
Tale for the ages.
Very nice. Oh. Okay, nice.
Let me recite their demise. On my honor.
Unfortunate. Should have stayed there so I had disadvantage.
Please help me.
On the hunt.
I'm ready. Got to move.
Death is but a word away.
Can't afford to stay idle. Not through with you yet.
Lovely little pick-me-up.
Well, I'm glad you guys are feeling better.
A wizard's quite worthless with a tired mind.
I see. 'Cause it has to be a short sword. Got it. Well.
Careful, I might.
He does not really need it, but might as well.
Never a dull moment. If not over, then through.
Oh, well, I guess Astarion can be our new carrier since he has a 19 chink now. Chance to stun the wielder unless it is a construct. Yeah, no thank you. Even a small chance is not worth being stunned for, so we're gonna be selling that. And I'm gonna have to stop there. It's getting late. So thank you all who were watching, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.